Last thing, and another very large undertaking, was the fact that my rear, was not legal.
Yeah.
So this is my old bar, which again, these worked great, but just not legal. Wouldn't pass tech.
Right.
I'd get to the track and
I think
they'd
there
say
must
go
be a
home.
new FD rule.
Right.
And Formula D does that for, like I said, for everyone's good.
Yes.
You know? As they have more events, they learn more and more.
Mm-hmm.
From people crashing and stuff, and what's more safe and protective, to the people and stuff. So them changing the rules, I would never talk bad about that because they're always implementing new good ideas.
Right, and it's for not just the drivers, it's for the fans, it's for the crew members, it's for everyone who attends these events.
Exactly. So what you had was this. You had a two-piece design. So when you ride the wall, you got this little side impact going, and then in drifting, I don't think you ever really get rear-ended per se.
Right.
But I think what they're worried about is that, like, say your car spins out, and then you backs into the wall. You want to make sure that the fuel cell is protected and stuff like that. So when you have a two-piece design, there's a huge opening in the middle. So if you back in your car to the wall, those two bumpers are going to separate, and it's going to get really quick to get the impact hit going towards the fuel cell.
Right. Yeah. And then anything like that, there's always the possibility that it severs a fuel line. The fuel just goes wherever, and obviously most of these cars have aftermarket exhaust systems or just open pipes, so the car might still be running, and immediately you have
I've seen you guys seen fire at FD.
And even at a local event, Grange, like last week, car burned to the ground pretty much. Who knows? We're not saying it was fuel related or whatever, but the fact is this is preventative.
It's good.
Let's remove the bumper and see what we got going on now.
So now we made a three-piece bumper design, where one of the rules for the rear, the bumper, is that you have to have a straight, bar and parallel bar that spans the width of the frame. Essentially, they're worried about the fuel cell.
Right.
So, like we're talking about, if you spin out towards the wall and then you back in, back in towards the wall, this is gonna, really
absorb
help.
that.
Yeah.
Right. This is the old one here.
Right.
This is the new one, and it goes right here.
Right.
The side.
So, this is just kind of the same thing that you had going on with the two-piece design, where you can ride the wall, and if you hit this, it will mushroom and bend and absorb
that
impact.
hit. Right. And then it's not going to affect this one essentially, because there's a small chance always with any
both
wreck.
of them gets wrecked.
It's drifting.
You never know that.
But at least we can have a spare to put in there, and it's not going to write off all the other pieces when you get hit. Seems like very simple, but this stuff is very time consuming because you have to follow the rules. We take this car to tech, like Formula D Tech Day or the Drift League Tech Day, and they say, hey, you didn't follow the rules, and you're like, oh, well, I did it. And it's like, it doesn't matter if you did it or not. If it doesn't pass their inspection, you go home, or you got to change it on the spot. So
they're just really after people's safety.
So it has to be
like even these mounting bolts. They were very particular on how thick it is and what grade and stuff like that.